This looks like a silver game-ish. Silver game. Zed-Man. Pulling up his op.gg now that I know who's who. Oh, that's not even you. You're the Malzahar. That's Zed Top. Holy shit.
30 seconds until minions.
Hey yo. This dude's getting coached. And he's in a game right now. That's dedication to the grind. He's in a game right now. That's dedication. You see that? Wow. Spectate it. Alright. Wait. He wants to be coached on mid though. He's playing top. Nah. He's playing top here. He wants to learn mid. Or I'd do it. You know what I'm saying? He asked for a mid coaching. If he was playing mid, I would do it. I swear to God, I'd do it. Okay, so Malzahar is running pretty bad here. He goes 8-1. He goes 8-1 and fucking runs Spellbook, which I think is okay. He runs Spellbook into Ari, looks like. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. He's going fucking Ludens and Lucidity. No, this is whack. The stopwatch I think is okay. Or I'm sorry, not the stopwatch. Inspiration tree is okay. The spellbook's okay. Probably would rather you go Materializer. Now I'm looking at this, thinking about the matchup, Ari versus Malzahar. Materializer, and I think the Scorch, you replace that with Ultimate Hat, and then you could probably do Transcendence. So you go like Ultimate Hat Transcendence or Ultimate Hat Scorch. Ultimate Hat Celerity I guess is okay, but Ultimate Hat I think is a must. Materializer needs to happen, and Cosmic Insight's fine. You can go Stopwatch too. Boots are okay. Overall, I don't mind it. Your itemization, we'll get into that later, is crap, but we'll see if that actually loses you the game outright or not. Alright, so you go Doran's Ring facing Ari. We'll see what you do.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, right away, I'm not in love with the fact that you're not fighting for a push with E, with Malefic Vision. So right here, I think you should be putting the E out onto creeps and trying to get a push going. Always fight for a push in low elo. Always, always, always. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you right away. And that's part of the reason why we take the Materializer. Materializer, we're going to spam out on the range creeps once we get Materializer on like the third wave. But not fighting for a shove makes me uncomfortable. Because that's a big, like, Malzahar is a great learning mid in that you learn how obnoxious you can be. You can beat a diamond player with Malzahar just by hard shoving the lane and not interacting. So that's something that I really want you understanding and taking advantage of. There you go. Get the shove going. And right here, the materializer, you would use that on range creeps in the back, and you would start getting that hard shove happening. But you want Ari stuck under tower, not being able to play League of Legos. You see, this whole time you would be spamming out the materializers on these range creeps and fighting for this push. Right now, you guys are both kind of even. You start getting ganked. You smartly move away. And you get collapsed on. Now, moving away I think was alright. But my question becomes, why not just path towards a Mumu? Or even... yeah, I think a Mumu is the safer path here. Or you could just path down. And out. But to me, this seems like a direct result of not being able to push the lane as fast as we like. Yeah, Mumu's probably dead too. The other thing is, why are you flashing all crooked? Flash up towards the wall and leave. I don't see why you flash like this. But yeah, you did save a Mumu there, I'm pretty sure, by not going into the Mumu jungle. My first big criticism with this replay is how you didn't go right into like hard, like as soon as the minions meet, try to get a shove going, auto the creeps, go. This right here, the wave should never be in the middle. And that's why the materializer will help you a lot. You can spam that shit out. You can even, to get a fast shove, the first siege creeps that comes through, you can throw it on the siege creep even. Just to fight for that shove. You don't want to have the wave like this in the middle. Malzahar doesn't have time for that shit. You get the wave moving forward, you won't have to worry about these ganks because Ari will telegraph it by stepping over the minions to aggress you. In my opinion, you should be looking for a very non-interactive lane experience. Amp Tome is good. You need to shove. This needs to go all the way under tower. Don't worry about warding right now. Just get this under the tower. Then you can drop the ward. You're not going to get ganked while this is out here like this. Wave's too big. Bully has no flash either. See how the minions meet and you're just like lollygagging back here? Get your ass up here. When the creeps meet, you're there. You are there. Hell, if anything, if you don't see Ari around, step up further and shove. Get this going. This is urgent. This is a race. This is your function as a mid. You shove. If Ari wants to leave, fine. She's gonna lose a lot for doing that, but you have to pressure it aggressively. You can't just float around and wait for all the minions to stack up before pushing. It needs to be quick. So you shove in and back. No. See, this is a mistake. Ari shows bottom. And you keep channeling your back. That's a huge error by you. Right? Now, this back cancels. You cancel that now because Ari's diving mid or diving bottom. You must step up and auto this tower and get another wave shoved in. You must. This is a must. You have to hit this tower now. No question. You have to do something with pressure elsewhere on the map. If you were my mid, I'd be raging at you so fucking hard right now. I don't care if it's a Norms. You should be hitting the tower. For every second that she's in that lane, you should be hitting the tower. As soon as she leaves, you can back away. That's a huge mistake. This should have been pushed in. She should have been taxed on that too. Absolutely no excuse. Huge mistake. You should have pushed. That wave should have been pushed in, smacked the tower a couple more times, and then back in this bush, and then reset when she gives up the bot lane pressure. Now, once the minions are like this, you can start looking for a ward. This would be the time to ward. When everything's clear, you've pushed the wave forward, you sneak over and do your ward that you did. The ward here over this area is really good. The ward here, or the pixel brush, is good. Pink wards in the center brushes are fine, as long as they're on your side where you can actually defend them. Now Ahri's roaming, hit the tower. Stop fucking jerking off when Ahri roams. Hit the tower. Hit the tower. You walk over here, but you don't even zone her. You do nothing. Hit the tower. Pressure the tower. Tower should be at half HP now, if you'd actually pressured it this game. You need to ult Ahri here. You can't just run away. Once you're flipped and you juke that E, the Q goes down and then you ult Ahri for the trade kill. And you get the kill there. This is also why you should probably play towards the side that you've warded. So for example, here, you're in the middle of the lane. You're towards the top, right? Why be towards the top? You have vision at the bottom side, right? You have vision down here. So play, if you split the lane, play on this side so that you can actually react. Can you really react to a Volibear flash that fast? Look. You're dead, right? If you were standing on this side, you would never die to this, ever. That's why mid lanes, it's very important. The vision you place down, or the vision that's down, you play towards that side, always. That's how you stay alive. That's how you avoid ganks. You TP'd for one range creep. Not worth. There's absolutely no reason to TP there. Just walk that out. Hold your head in shame and walk that out. If you're TPing for like 10 creeps hitting the tower, that's one thing. But you literally got one range creep. I hate this roam. I hate it because I don't know what it accomplishes. Like, if you're trying to force a... It just seems really forced to me. Like, you don't know whether or not this is warded. And you get outplayed there anyways. I'd rather you just stay in your lane and shove. It's not a bad attempt, it's not a terrible attempt, but you're gonna get baited into staying down here for too long. So that's what happens in low elo, then you're gonna get cut off when you rotate back up. Thankfully it doesn't happen, Ahri misses her charm. So you go to shove, good. That's good. This rotation makes sense to me. Okay, a bunch of people down bot, you shove the wave, back off. Again, notice how Ahri's leaving and you're still fucking standing here. This shit tilts me so hard, bro. You need to react. When your opponent does something aggro, you need to get aggro yourself. See, Ahri's gone, right? What should you do here? Well, you can't follow her, right? Because you're not omnipotent. You can't warp around the fucking map. What you do is you go up here. Get your ass up there and push this as soon as the wave is there. Like, there's no one in lane. Go up there. Pressure. You can't just wait around. You want to shove the lane and follow, or shove the lane and hit the tower, or shove the lane, go top, shove the lane ward, anything. Ahri's not threatening you when she's out here, so why are you standing back at your tower not giving any vision or applying any pressure to the map? Telling the enemy team, I'm going to push. Do something. Again, your vision is down here. You're standing topside. I don't know why. I think you just like the top half of the lane. See, you always stand on the top half of the lane, even though you've been eaten by those ganks all game long. There, you're baited into a fight without... You don't have a Mumu ult, so don't do it. It's also Volibear's super tanky. Don't worry about these types of scenarios. Level 8 versus level 7. Focus on pushing your lane and winning it. A collapse is fine if you know that you can kill, but I don't know I could kill Volibear. I don't know if he has his passive up, and that's what I'd be thinking if I were you. You get the bear, yo. He's better off clearing the wave and backing off. I mean, he can. I want him pressured up though. I don't want him just. This TP seems unnecessary to me because it doesn't look like you were missing anything. The wave was coming to you. You could just walk in here. Just take fucking ignite. Your TPs have been pointless. Take ignite, take cleanse, take barrier, take anything. Take heal, I don't care. Your TPs are pointless this game. You only TP if you're actually going to lose something. If the wave was going to hit your tower 100%, you could literally just walk that in and get that all those minions. That's the only reason you TP. Your TP is so that when you shove and Ahri roams, you can shove the tower and TP to top or bottom and do something. You're not just TPing to save your lane. So there, that's just a giant Volibear. He's super fat. He's gonna shit on you. You're getting way too close to that dude. And honestly, it doesn't make any sense. I don't even know why you're trying to poke this guy. You don't have your ult. You don't have flash. It's literally just a tank that you're fucking with for no reason. I see you being more aggressive into a fed Volibear than you are in pushing minions this game.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, let's talk about your itemization a little bit. So the first thing I would tell you is I would recommend going, instead of Lucidity and Ludens, I don't really like Ludens here. I mean, it's really hard for me to judge because the new items are so weird. It looks like a lot of people go Ludens though, so I might be wrong. Let me see. New items. So what I'm looking at is, because I don't quite understand the new items yet entirely, I'm just thinking about what makes the most sense. I'm just looking at... There's no examples of any, like... There's some Ludens here. It's a similar build to what you've done. I guess it's alright. It's probably not even that big of a deal like when you compare it to what happened this game and what, you know, the ganks that killed us and how they killed us. I'm not sure the itemization matters all that much. It definitely feels like to me, I guess people just like Ludens for... You don't get move speed anymore, so what the fuck's the point? GLP? That was what I was thinking too. I'm looking at GLP and I think, okay, so we take GLP into these matches. We get mana CDR, so we get 20% CDR, and we do have to kite Volibear, so that probably makes the most sense. Ludens and then Lucidity seem a little meh to me. Sorry, I'm just trying to think this out. I really like this line a lot. I like this line sans tabbies because you don't need tabbies. Like, see the materializer being used, which is what we talked about. Lost chapter into GLP. GLP, you can kite the Volibear when he tries to aggress you. And then you can go into Morello's, which works really well into Ari. Works pretty well into Volibear. Works okay into GP. I think you've got what? You've got a Janna, which Morello's would also work pretty well into. And then you could play Rylai's. I think you'd be rocking pretty heavy here, I think. I think this would probably be a really good build here. And obviously sub out the tabbies for like a Merc Treads. Or you could keep the Lucidity. I'd probably just go Merc Treads though. But yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Okay, Zed. Zed gets a trade kill. You rotate down the bottom. Why are you waiting so long to ult for? Do you like watching your teammates die? Why aren't you ulting him? Combo! This guy has killed you like 4 fucking times. Do you not want to slow it down? 7-0-2. Blow your load. Make sure to get this kill. Yep. Everything needs to happen here. Why do you wait so long? For what purpose? You get exactly what you should deserve for holding on to that ult for so long. And in that situation, I like how you rotated here. I like that you shove the lane pressure tower, then drop in. But just fucking combo. Put the kill away. Don't wait. Immediate. You're letting Thresh die here. You're letting this dude get an assist. That's the difference between this fight being over or not. Right here, you would have killed him. Just E, put the important kill. Put the guy away who's been killing you all fucking game. The hell? My brain.
Shut down.
Heavy artillery for these cowards.
I respect you sending this replay up, though. I think this is a very good replay to send. I mean, this dude is literally the reason his team's losing. Like, it's not like, oh, his team's kind of shitty. It's literally just him losing the game. Because he gets caught by a fuckload of gangs. He isn't actively pushing. He takes TP and basically just TPs into the middle of the map. And doesn't really have a good reason for TPing. I think it's a good replay. I don't know why you're playing like an assassin. I would rather you hold towers. Like here, you run into mid. Tristana's pushing bottom, right? You see her pushing bottom. You see that your tower's about to fall, and you just let it fall, and I don't know why. You're running teleport. See, this is why I hate when noobs take teleport. And it's not even to flame you. The point of teleport is to control objectives, to make sure shit don't fall. Here, you can hold this wave, and if your team gets into a crazy fight, guess what you do? You TP to minion, TP to tower, whatever you gotta do. Push this out. Or block the turret take. You're literally just giving away... Look, you just give that away for no reason. Hold it with your TP ready to go. You don't need all 4 people A-ramming. I mean, mechanically, I think you could space better. And also, I think that there was literally no reason for you to not get all this XP down here and then just TP in. You're encouraging these ARAM fights by standing here. And you're also not, like, spamming out your abilities. Like, you need to max range. Walk back, max range. Don't just stutter step. Know exactly what you're trying to do. That's a bad fight, right? Why is it a bad fight? It's a bad fight. Why? Because Vayne gets picked. Vayne gets picked right away. Forces a terrible fight. So just kite it back.
Is that a 20?
Thanks, Ricky.
I really want to improve my gameplay.
I'm gonna have to do yours on Monday, okay? Because I'm only doing one more after this, but thank you. Now, at the end of, or the mid to late game, again, you're running teleport. If you're going to take teleport, go off to a side lane and push something out. Don't just stand in the middle of the map. Now, as I see this replay, you get pooped on. You get pooped on because you're not focused on shoving the lane quickly. And the other thing is you never play towards the side that you have vision. Your itemization is okay. It's not like, it's not terrible. It's not the reason you lose. The reason you lose is you don't know what your focus is, and the focus, the times that you shove, it doesn't look like you're very excited to do so. You even backed when Ari showed bottom. You still backed. When there was 4 people bottom, you still went through at the back. You need to be active on the map. If your lane opponent is running around the map, take some pride in your shit and be like, oh god, he's down here pressuring my teammates. I need to pressure something as a response. The other thing is, just like when Ari's moving around river and you're just standing back here behind the minion line, step your ass up, catch the wave, and shove the wave under and show the enemy team that you're not fucking around. If they're going to roam, then you're going to pressure the tower. This late half-ass, half-in, half-out shit is why you're struggling here in mid lane. The other thing I'll tell you is every single time that you get a push and there's nothing to do, drop a ward and then cheat towards that side. If you drop the ward here, cheat towards that side. If you drop the ward down here, cheat towards that side. As the game drags on, you want to get to a side lane. Ideally, you'll have a better open. You'll have better control of KDA, better control of XP. Push lanes out. Keep that teleport so that you can rotate to fights while pressuring lanes. Or just like in mid, shove mid in. If Ari roams to bottom and it looks like a fight you can win, shove and then get ready to TP to block it. And then you rotate back to mid after. Right now, you're just kind of going through the motions and you're not very confident. So that's on you. Like you have to know exactly what you're doing and apply it. Like apply it actively. Not you know, I don't know how else to explain it other than just like take pride in it, you know? I'm saying, you know, people hear like, oh, just push the lane, and they think, oh, I can just fucking sit back here and just wait until all the minions reach, and then when the minions reach, and then I feel like going up there, then I'll walk up there and I'm gonna cast my abilities, and then I'll do it when I feel like doing it. It's like, no, push the lane, as in fucking sit there, lane reaches, you're comboing the range creeps, you shove the lane in, take materializer, get that rolling the whole time. If Ari wants to move, she takes tower damage. It's not like some passive thing. You want to climb, you have to be active, you have to be aware, you have to be constantly engaged with the game from the moment the minions spawn to the end. And the other thing, there's this fight in Dragon, which perfectly summarizes your gameplay to me. You had an opportunity to save your teammate, and you just kind of went, well, I'll just ult when I feel like, dude, step there, get over there, combo, mash your fucking keys. Combo, bam, 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 everything goes down. Make it happen. No waiting around. Oh my god, it's the Volibear fapping sound again. Make it happen immediately. No wasting time. As for your itemization, like I said, I don't think it lost you the game. I think it was more macro that lost you the game more than anything. If you work on these things, you should start seeing that it's like, oh, I'm constantly, the mid laner doesn't have any action to take, and the jungles can't really gank me because I just walk away when they're coming. Like, that's why you need to play. That's why you watch any pro mid, anytime they have vision on one side, they cheat to that side, and vice versa. That's all I got for you now, dude. Just keep working on the fundamentals here, because the reason why you couldn't get off to a side lane and split off is because you're not really a threat to anybody, because you made so many mistakes. If you're going to take teleport, again, do not just use it randomly without thinking, like, what's the consequence? If the wave's sitting in the middle of the map and it's not even going to crash to your tower yet, don't TP. Alright? That's all I got for you on this one. Cool. Whoa, that's the wrong thing. What the fuck? Hey, that's the wrong slate. There we go. YouTube, what up? It's Neace, No Bullshit Gamer. Thank you so much for watching the coaching. Like, subscribe, etc. If you like this, you want to see more like it, I'll see you on the next one. And I'm out. Peace. Crackers, thank you so much. Woo. Cool. I got one more in me, guys. One more. My brain can handle one more game.